Look, can we just admit that the modern job market is completely broken? Every so-called entry-level remote job wants 5 years of experience, a PhD in astrophysics, and the blood of a unicorn. It's a joke. You see a remote job on Indeed, you apply, and in the first 10 minutes, you're already the 700th applicant. The whole game feels rigged. But what if you just want to log on, do some simple work from home, and log off? A real job that you can do alone at night without having to build a personal brand, become a thought leader, or start some cringy side hustle. Well, that's what I've got for you today. These 13 remote jobs, they're not glamorous, they're pretty boring actually, but they are real. Some pay $15 an hour, and some pay over $40, and none require a resume full of lies. If you had started mining Bitcoin on your personal laptop back in 2011, you probably wouldn't be watching this video right now. And that's where these jobs are at the moment. But that window is closing fast. All right, so the first one on this list is user testing. And let me be crystal clear. Most websites that promise to pay for your opinion are absolute garbage. They sell your data, disqualify you after 20 minutes, and they pay you in coupons for stuff that you don't want. I've been there, it's a total waste of time, don't do it. But user testing is different. They pay a standard $10 for a 20-minute test where you just share your screen and speak your thoughts while using a website or an app. And they are the gold standard that massive companies rely on. No gift cards and no 6-month waiting period. The money goes straight into your PayPal exactly 7 days after the test. They facilitate millions of tests per year, paying out tens of millions of dollars to contributors. So why not get a piece of that? And to be honest, when I first saw it, I was skeptical. Real money for my opinion, right? It sounds like a trap. So I dug into it, and they have a 4.5-star rating on G2 from over 600 reviews. But listen to this. They work with more than half of the Fortune 100 companies, including brands like GoDaddy, HP, and Ford. That is how they can afford to pay you. You could be making money from tests like this one, or this one, without any prior experience. And the best part, you can sign up in about 15 minutes. And they start sending you tests that match your profile. The opportunity score for this one is 7.5 out of 10. All right, next up, did you know that you could get paid by Google without actually working for Google? Seriously, no experience needed, just a stable internet connection. That is it. And it's shockingly simple as well. Search for TELUS International, a multi-billion-dollar tech services company. Once you're on their careers site, search for online data analyst or search engine evaluator. And boom, remote jobs. Now, you'll see listings for US rater or your specific country. And that's a very boring name, but you know what's cool about it? It means one thing, and it means that you can help improve Google's search results. You're given 2 search results side by side, and you just have to decide which one is better and why. That's it. You get paid to make the internet less terrible. The salary usually starts at around $15 an hour, which isn't going to buy you a yacht, but it's a part-time, super flexible role. You're an independent contractor, so you set your own hours. If you need to work at 2 a.m. on a Tuesday, go for it. My only concern here is that the application process can be a little slow and involves a qualifying exam. So the opportunity score is 8 out of 10 on this one. All right, guys, so next up we have a data annotation tech. And if you want to work completely alone at your own pace with zero human interaction, you are going to love this one. And they want no experience, for real. Data annotation is one of the main platforms training the world's most advanced AI models, like the ones from Google and Meta. But you don't need to be a coder. All you've got to do is head over to the website and take their initial assessment. Now, what's the job? It's basically teaching a robot. You might be writing short stories, evaluating an AI's answer for helpfulness, or even doing some basic coding tasks if you have that skill. You're responsible for making AI smarter and less likely to take over the world. The best part is the pay is insane for this type of work. Most projects start at $20 an hour, and some go up to $45 an hour or more. Now, I'm a skeptic, so I checked on them a bit, and they're a little mysterious, no big social media presence, but they are praised all over Reddit and other forums as one of the highest paying platforms in this space. They pay out quickly via PayPal, and it's not some fly-by-night operation. It is legit. The only downside, though, is that you have to pass the initial assessment to get access to the projects. Many people don't, so the opportunity score here is 9 out of 10 if you can get in. The next job requires no degree, pays up to $30 an hour, and is W-2 based. And that is Boldly. Sounds like a brand of soap, I know, but it's a top-tier staffing company. Again, it's not some weird gig platform. I do know they're hiring remote positions for executive assistants, marketing specialists, and project managers. They've been around since 2012 and have won Best Place to Work awards multiple times, which that's a good sign, right? And what they do is they find skilled people for long-term, stable remote jobs. So wait, how does that work? They partner with successful companies, find the work, and all you have to do is apply to Boldly once. They vet you, and then they match you with their clients. This saves you from the cesspool of fake job sites. Did you know that according to the FTC, reports of job scams have skyrocketed by over 55% in the last year? Yeah. Many of these remote opportunities are just phishing scams to steal your identity. And when I saw the official FTC warning, I knew that this was a huge problem. But Boldly is different. You'll be a W-2 employee with benefits, able to work part-time, usually between 20 and 40 hours a week, depending on the client's needs. And the best part is they handle all the client sourcing and billing, and they pay you directly. All you need is a professional attitude and relevant experience in your field, though not necessarily a degree. For example, they pay executive assistants between $24 and $30 an hour. So the opportunity score here, 8.5 out of 10. All right, next up, guys, is going to be TranscribeMe. Did you know that you can get paid just for listening and typing? If you have a good command of English and can type reasonably fast, you can make money at TranscribeMe. The only thing that you need is to be at least 18 years old. So sorry, kids, this is not for you. And you'll need to pass a short entrance exam. Obviously, you're going to be transcribing audio, so you need to prove that you can do it. So I have to be honest, this job isn't going to make you rich, right? You're not going to be flying private by transcribing audio files, but I still think it's worth it for a flexible side income. You can work from home in the middle of the night or whenever you want, really. And yes, it is going to be boring, but it's also a legit position. And if you're one of those people with a high words per minute score, then great, because the more that you can transcribe, the more that you can earn. So the opportunity score here, 6.5 out of 10. And a heads up, transcription can be tough on the wrists. You have to get used to constant typing. So invest in an ergonomic keyboard. Next up on the list is actually ModSquad. It requires no degree, and they hire people from all over the world. The company ModSquad is a global services company founded way back in 2007. It's a real company with real clients and a proven track record. And their founder is Amy Pritchard. Why should you care about that? Because she is the pioneer in the gig economy and built one of the first major companies to rely on a distributed remote workforce. Thousands of brands use ModSquad, including the NFL, Warner Bros., and PBS. Basically, what they do is provide digital engagement services, moderation, customer support, and community management. They are the people keeping online communities from turning into toxic messes. And they hire 100% remote with a flexible work schedule. If you don't have experience, start as a content moderator where you'll just be reviewing posts and comments based on a set of rules. And that's pretty much it. But they also have roles in customer support and social media management. They're 100% remote, flexible, and they let you choose which projects you want to work on. Opportunity score for this one will be 8 out of 10. Next up is going to be GGPoker. And if you've ever dreamed of making money in the gaming world without being a pro player, this is for you. Now, why would a massive online poker company pay you? Well, because they need to ensure fair play and support their huge player base. And they need your help to do it. Somebody asked, do I need to be a poker expert to work here? No, not at all. They are looking for a variety of people to work in roles like game integrity and customer support. Game developers are looking for detail-oriented people to help spot cheaters and help customers with their problems. So anybody's free to apply here. But what about the money? Well, you're not going to get rich, again, but the pay is competitive for remote roles. A game integrity agent role I saw was fully remote and offered a decent salary. It's pretty good. And you get to work in a fascinating industry as well. The only caveat is that these are full-time positions, so it's less of a gig and more of a real job. So the opportunity score is 7.5 out of 10. Next up is going to be LiveOps, and that name should tell you it's about live work. For this, you don't need a degree. and you can work as an independent contractor in your spare time. But Oliver, what's the job? It's a virtual call center agent. Now, being a virtual agent is kind of like being a receptionist, but for a bunch of different companies right from your home office. It's super chill, super boring, and in the best way. And the pay is typically by talk time, averaging $15 to $20 an hour, and it's 100% remote. So wait a second, where's the catch, right? So I looked them up. LiveOps has been around for over 20 years, and they have a 4.1 star rating on Glassdoor. So this one is great for night owls because they service clients 24/7. You can literally pick shifts in the middle of the night, especially for industries like roadside assistance or after-hours order lines. Pretty simple, and so the opportunity score here is 7 out of 10. All right, next up is going to be ClickWorker. And if you have a computer and a pulse, I think that you can make some money from this one. And this is actual micro-tasking. ClickWorker is an app that pays you for doing tiny tasks that AI can't do well yet. Now, if this doesn't make any sense, like what's a micro-task? That's what I thought too. But it's actually pretty simple. So ClickWorker connects companies that need human intelligence for things like categorizing data, proofreading, or short surveys. You log in, pick a task, you do the task, and then you get paid for it. You install it on your computer, you let it run, and you earn money while doing absolutely nothing. Just kidding, you actually have to do the work. And you can decide how much you want to do. And to be perfectly clear, you're not going to make that much money, but it's 100% flexible. So the opportunity score on this one is a 2 out of 10 in terms of making serious money, but 9 out of 10 in terms of how easy it is to start. Next up can make you decent money every single month, and it's not even a side hustle because this can be a stable, full-time remote job. Kelly Connect is the remote work division of the giant staffing firm Kelly Services. This is the 100% remote and asks for no degree for many of their entry-level roles. They're always hiring for customer service and tech support roles. And here's what it actually means for you. You sit at home, you put on a headset, and help customers solve their problems for a specific company. It's very simple, it's not complex at all, you're just following a script and helping people out. And the starting pay is going to be about $15 to $17 an hour, which realistically isn't life-changing, but they're a massive, reputable company that offers benefits and growth opportunities. You just need basic computer skills and good communication, and that's really it. So opportunity score on this one, 8 out of 10. Now, let's pick up the pace a bit. Next up is going to be World Travel Holdings. Yeah, I'm talking about one of the largest cruise and vacation companies. But here's the part that nobody talks about. They hire a massive remote workforce of travel agents and customer service reps all across the US. And these are 100% remote positions where you get paid to help people plan their dream vacations. And the salaries, they pay really well. I found a remote sales agent role that was full-time, work from home, with paid training and travel perks. Who doesn't want travel perks, right? So the opportunity score on this is 8.5 out of 10. It's not something that you can just start tomorrow, as there is a training period, but it's worth the effort for all the benefits that you get. Next up is a job at Omni Interactions, and they have a network of thousands of gig workers across the country. All you got to do is head to their website and click Become a Gig Brand Ambassador. You will have to go through their application process, and I did some digging and found that Omni is a legit platform connecting agents with big name brands for customer support gigs. They have over 1,500 reviews on Glassdoor and are known for their flexibility, so the opportunity score is 8 out of 10. Next up is 2U, and their motto is eliminating the back row in higher education. All right, so who gives a crap, right? Where is the money? Well, they have some really good perks like remote-first culture and solid benefits. And what's the job? It's a student success advisor or admissions counselor. But what does that even mean? Well, it's just a fancy name for helping students navigate online degree programs. And all you need is a computer, internet, and a headset. You don't need a specific degree for many of these roles, you just need a passion for helping people. And the pay is salaried and competitive for the education sector. Not amazing, but considering it's stable, remote, and has a positive mission, I think it's pretty good. So the opportunity score is 8 out of 10. Now, there's a ton of remote jobs with even higher pay that I could show you, but if you want to see my #1 recommendation to make money online right now, the link for that is in the description below. Like this video if you got some value, subscribe for more ways to beat the system, and I will see you in the next video.